Voices in the static. It started on a foggy Tuesday morning. My car radio, typically a source of mundane traffic updates and pop hits, began tuning into stations that didn't exist. As I drove down the silent stretches of highway, a voice crackled through the static, whispering secrets I never shared with anyone. Part of me wanted to dismiss it as a prank or a technical glitch, but the voice was so eerily familiar, as if it knew every corner of my mind. I felt a shiver down my spine, but I couldn't help but listen. In the days that followed, the radio's messages grew more insistent. They guided me in subtle ways, suggesting alternate routes that avoided inexplicable traffic jams or warning me of sudden downpours before any weather report could. At first, it felt like a guardian angel, keeping me safe and one step ahead of the world. But then, the messages became more personal, urging me to make choices in my life that I had never considered before, such as quitting my job and breaking up with my girlfriend. Each time I followed its advice, things worked out in strange, almost miraculous ways. But the more I listened, the less I recognized myself. One night, as I sat in my car parked outside my apartment, the voice spoke again, this time with a chilling calmness. "You're ready," it said, and suddenly the radio dial spun wildly, settling on a station that emitted a low, rhythmic hum. I felt an overwhelming compulsion to drive, and without understanding why, I obeyed. The roads were deserted, and the fog seemed to swirl around my car like a living entity. The voice guided me to a remote cliff overlooking the ocean, the waves crashing violently against the rocks below. I stood at the edge, the radio's hum synchronizing with my racing heartbeat. The voice revealed a truth I had been too afraid to face: my life as I knew it was over. It was time to take the final step into the unknown, to become one with whatever force had been guiding me. The last thing I remember was the sensation of free fall, the radio's signal fading into silence as I plummeted into the darkness below. Now, I am part of the static, whispering to others, waiting for someone else to listen.